Hello, we're the Infamy Fantasy Sports team. We're running fantasy sports contests at infamy.gg, so check it out. But today we're talking about the new Burger King Twitch ad where they gave donations to Twitch streamers for the same price as their menu items. So they would be like, "I'm donating this $5 to let you know you can get a Whopper for $5 at Burger King. Go check it out." So they kind of bypassed the normal sponsored Twitch stream thing by just using the donation automatic text and talk system to get in front of all the streamers' audiences. So and there's been a lot of backlash. People are not a fan of this manipulative technique. So what do you guys think? Is
I'd
this
call it
valid?
backdoor advertising, essentially.
I
Yeah.
I agree that it's like it shouldn't be done, but at the same time, these people can't talk because most people who do donate, they have like YouTube, TTV, some kind of advertising in their name. So like at this point, everyone who donates is, or most people are advertising something. So you can't come for Burger King for doing something that like 90% of kids on Twitch are already doing.
I think it's specifically because it is Burger King, like a giant company, and there are companies like Cash App that will do it. Like I was reading that they
Yeah.
donated to Shroud when he came back on Twitch, and they gave like 1 million gifted subs, or like 100,000 gifted subs, or
Yeah.
something ridiculous. So it's like if you do it, you need to commit some money. I think it's the fact that
Yeah,
they're
I've
trying
seen.
to like
Yeah,
cheat
here's
their
a few
way through it.
pennies. Yes.
Yeah, especially in
that's like
Burger
the
King money.
Yeah, that Cash App thing. I was watching, I think it was Benji Fishy or some professional Fortnite streamer, and the Cash App, whoever runs that account was in the chat and was like, "Win the game and I'll give you $100." And yeah, these companies already do this stuff. Like the whole Coke gaming thing, it's like a joke, but like that's pretty much the same thing. Oh my God, Coke gaming!
Oh my
But
god.
I
they got
can't
it.
believe it.
They
I
got an
can't
entire
believe it's
ad
you.
campaign for the cost of like 10 Whoppers. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
like they
really
don't have a.
that whole ad is super budget. Like even when you look at the games, they're like knockoff games. Like they're not even real games. So like the whole budget of that ad was like $50.
They probably spent more on making those fake games to show with the streamers than they did on paying the streamers. Like,
I'm sure
Yeah.
they were like Creative Commons Flash games,
yeah,
so
like
that's what they
stock
were doing.
games.
I think it
So it's
goes
like,
more towards like esports and like video gaming becoming mainstream as a new thing that these companies are just like so disconnected. Like, oh yeah, they're kids that play video games. Like they're not smart. We can just
well, yeah, I think it's
$5
because
Whoppers.
this audience is like extra sensitive to this kind of thing. Like an ad that's taking advantage of my favorite streamer. Like, what are you saying, Jake?
Yeah, I think it's just funny that like this is bound to happen. Like, it's just funny that it's Burger King of all companies. Just I don't
Burger
know.
King is savage on the Twitter, dude. Like,
I don't know.
they have some savage tweets that other companies
They
slapping
do.
Wendy's
like
around
this.
or whatever.
How do you think they're gonna handle it? Do you think they're gonna lean into it? They're just gonna like put like whatever their like streamer characters, the king, just slapping them, just like fuck you.
I've seen theories that this is not a real ad, and that the company that made it did it just to like get the Twitter drama and just people like Burger King, Burger King. Like it's the like all press
To
is
get
good
everyone
press.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
If that's the case,
I-
and I
I-
was Burger King, I'd be pissed. Someone's getting sued over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
ahead.
it's just like such a regular thing. I feel like because like I've been watching Twitch for what 2-3 years now, and just like seeing like people just like show themselves in other people's donations. Just like we can't put Burger King on the chopping block when like everyone else does it. I get that it's like distasteful and they like made up potentially fake games or whatever, but like everyone does it some way. So like it
How are you
sucks.
gonna
But
hold a giant corporation to the same standards as Jimmy 93?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Regardless of the size of their pockets, I feel like everybody should kind of be held to the same standard. Do you really just
Yeah.
want people like, okay, cool, like with the Jimmies, at least like they're also part of the fan base, probably. Like it's so blatantly obvious when like a corporation comes into your like your stream that's like, yo, I'm just trying to chill.
I mean, all right, fine, fuck them all, ban them all. Like, maybe no one should be doing it, but or is it even that big a deal in the first place? At least they're getting paid something. The whole argument is that like they're not getting paid standard sponsor money. They're just getting paid pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. So like, honestly, I don't know if this is like a Twitch problem. You know what? This is why you need mods. Get the mods.
But you can also set your donation limit to like be higher, because like I know Moon has like he's gotten annoyed by the chat just like abusing the text to talk, and he's like set his donation limit to $100. He's like, all right, if you want to talk to me, you got to be rich. So like,
that's real if you have a large enough following. But most of these kids, it's like they're on numbers where it's like, okay, like these kids will throw me $5, and if I get like 100 of them to throw me $5 today, I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of people are gonna donate you $100, like except for like Moon who has like a crazy following. But like,
yeah, they shouldn't have to limit their potential donations because Burger King's not fucking around in their chat.
Yeah, and also too, like,
I'm not saying that they should. I was just saying that there are like things that are in place that can be done, but yeah, it's not like for someone who doesn't have that big of viewership to be like.
It's also crazy too because they blurred out their faces too, so like it's not like you're doing anything for like notoriety. It's just like, and you're not using their likeness either. So like a lot of the people, like you don't even know who it is except for like maybe like 2 people.
Isn't that a little worse though? Because it's like you're using me. I'm not even getting the publicity.
Do you want the to be associated with that though? Because like that's when the legal shit comes in, where you can sue them for like using your likeness without consent. But I mean, then again too, like I don't know how it works with like streamers. When like, are you a public figure now because you just streamed yourself, or you own that content?
It goes into like the gray area of VODs, because people have talked about this with VODs. Why some people have like subscriber only VODs? It's because that's like public. If you stream, it records, saves your video of your whole stream. That's not public information to anyone on Twitch if your VODs are public. So I can like take it and chop up a YouTube video and do like, oh, Blake's highlights, and now I'm a highlight YouTuber off of your content. So that's like just another problem that exists within the Twitch atmosphere.
Yeah,
same with podcasts too.
Yeah, so a lot of these people don't even have legal recourse, so there's not really much that they can do other than like, all right, keep an eye out for Burger King in the DM.
Just complain on Twitter. Hope they get enough traction. Yeah.
They are trying to like rally Amazon to like take them down for like FTC violations because you're not really supposed to advertise through the Twitch chat.
But then I could see like the next, like in a month from now, you just see like Amazon and Burger King have some exclusive partnership or some deal outside of Twitch. So like, oh, you know, that problem with Twitch, don't worry about it. We'll let it slide. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, we'll let it slide. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like they got $5 for them to not use their face. You know, like, what is it to you? To be honest, like most of these people are probably not big streamers.
Well, I think the one that was blurred out is pretty big. I'm not familiar with him, but from the scene he comes from, it seems like he's one of the bigger. I think he's Call of Duty.
Yeah, he's Call of Duty kid, but
Rubber Ninja.
Yeah. I mean, faces are blurred out still. Couldn't tell you which one he was.
I mean,
even if you did, you could be like, no, that wasn't him.
I mean, I'm sure like his followers or the people within Call of Duty like could clearly tell that is whoever it is. But like, then again, it's like if you're not in that specific game scene, like because all these game communities they're pretty. There's not that much crossover. There's some, but it's like a lot of it's just like, oh, I am just Call of Duty guy, and if you like Call of Duty, you're gonna know me. But if you're a Destiny person, I don't fuck with you because you're not Call of Duty. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think it's smart too, because like if you think about it, right? Like they made this ad for the cheap, right? But they still have to like pay to put it somewhere, and like those are the people that are gonna make the money. Like, how much do these kids really want for them to like a 2-second voice line of like a computer recorded thing with their face blurred out? Like, really, what's the going rate for that?
I mean, nothing for the
Couldn't tell
blurred
you.
face. Like,
Yeah.
That's
blurred
what I'm
face
saying.
is what
So,
makes
like,
it.
they could have literally just used anybody. I don't
But they just
understand
feel
why they
scummed
did it.
out. Like, it's clearly like a bit of a scumbag move. Like, but do you
It's
guys
like
think?
it's
I was
yeah,
gonna
it's a
ask.
loss on either end because like you're the guy who like is a kind of a big streamer who is your likeness is being used without your credibility or credit, and then like or you're the small streamer who doesn't doesn't get the notoriety that you want from like something like Burger King. Like I'm sure if they approached like these smaller kids, they would have been glad to like volunteer to
And there's also the argument that they don't want
volunteer.
to be associated with like a fast food company or something like that. So
Yeah, like it's kind of that's what my main concern is. Like, and like I do see like blurring their faces out. Like you should be fine, but like if you don't want to be associated with the brand without like your consent, you know,
yeah, I think that's more
maybe
comes down to.
lifestyle brand or something.
Yeah, I'm a health conscious gamer. I can't be
Yeah,
associated
that's
with.
Red
They
Gaming.
can't-
Red Gaming coming out soon.
But
It's-
but do you guys think this was a good move, like on Burger King's part? Like morality aside, is this because there's been a lot of backlash, but it is a lot of attention. But then
we're
the gamers
talking about
aren't.
them.
Yeah.
We're talking.
Yeah,
about
I don't think it's I don't like I said like all these kids or whether they're even though they're smaller, everyone self promotes in some capacity or a majority of people do on Twitch, so you can't come for yeah, it might have been not your cup of tea of self promotion, but so many people do it.
I think the
It's-
thing to worry about is like if there's a ton of companies jumping on this bandwagon of just like chucking $5 at people, like, oh, here's this, and then like, then it will just like it could potentially ruin the whole donation system where it's just constantly just if you reach a certain threshold of viewers, where I could just see like, oh, first it's like out of the 10 $5 donations you might get in an hour, like 7 of them could be at like companies, and like it's not actually helping your community. It could actually be detrimental if there's a ton of corporations coming in and just trying to siphon off whatever they can for off the cheap. Like that's where it could be problematic. But
yeah, no,
for-
I
on an
I agree.
isolated
I just
incident,
think that if they're
it's gonna like people are gonna forget about it in like a week. Not even that. Some
Yeah.
other
like everything.
scandal or some other newsworthy thing will pop up.
Yeah,
and
but I'm
everyone's-
asking, is this a net positive for Burger King, or is this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
should we be
yes.
pissed?
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna.
Oh
go.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
because
Yeah,
whatever
definitely
negative
positive.
backlash, people are gonna forget about it in like a second.
Yeah, and honestly, the bigger the backlash is from the people that they targeted with the donations, right? There are going to be people on the other side where like these kids are just bitching about nothing, and then they're like it becomes polarizing at a certain point, and they're going to hit people that aren't even attached to gaming if this story gets big enough. They just have to keep the shitstorm going long enough for it to be picked up by like anything else.
I don't
And
even
then they're
think
going to
that.
get a
I
whole
think
bunch
that
of different
there's
people talking about Burger King scumming these nerds, and they're going to be like, haha, Burger King's real.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
like,
even think like getting to that level. I think that it's just a net positive in like there are definitely a bunch of kids who are thirsty for that Burger King
$5.
promo deal. Yeah, I'll do it for 2.
I mean, I'm so much more inclined to go and buy a $5 Whopper than like I keep getting these like this energy drink designed for gamers. It's like this scrawny little guy is like we finally came up with like essentially a pre-workout for people like you and me, like gamers, coders, designers. I was like, Jesus Christ, get out of my screen! Like I'm never gonna buy those.
All right, this is kind of fucked up, but like honestly, if these streamers thought they were funny, what they should do is just rip the video and then be like, "Oh man, Burger King sent me food," and then just eat it and then just have a seizure on stream. Just really comfort them. This is disgusting.
Clap
Just
back.
really just comfort them with their same ad.
That would be fun. That would be
Yeah.
good.
I will
That's
do
what
it
Burger
for
King was
them.
doing in the videos. They were like, "Are you gonna sponsor me?" And they're like, "We just gave you $5." All right, I spent that $5 on this Whopper, and it gave me diarrhea. Like just to comfort them.
Yeah, just like there are tactical ways that you can.
Or you could just be like, oh, I
Too
was
bad.
prepping for my my sweaty game session. I had Burger King before, and I went 0-10. Don't do it. It fucks up your gaming.
Wait a minute,
It
I have a
made me
better one.
sluggish.
Burger King.
Exactly.
Burger King fucks up your gaming genetics.
Do you remember the Burger King video game that they were like giving out with?
Bro, they had like
That's what we need
3
to
of them
find.
on
We need to find the
Xbox
Burger King
360.
game. Yeah, and there's like, this game is ass. Just shit on them the whole time. It's like, this game is about as good as their food.
Yeah, but
That's
I just think if they're going,
talking about them.
yeah, they just want you talking about it. But I think if Twitch is going to crack down on self promotion, they should like do it as a whole and like not target companies, because like there are kids who do the donation thing. Like, hey man, your stream is sick. I'm going live in an hour, but like I love what you're doing. By the way, I'm going live in an hour on my channel, but I'll talk to you later. Like there's like so many. I've seen it so many times.
There's no way to really enforce that, though. You know, like how
It would probably hurt them
appreciate-
more than you'd probably just hurt the,
Yeah.
the person they're donating to. Like,
Yeah, I really see it as a non-issue, to be honest, because like you said, like the people that are big enough where it's actually a problem for them can just raise their donation rate,
Mm-hmm. And the
or
people
they
who
can
care
just
enough.
ban those people afterwards. It's like also too, you can be more selective about what you actually read out, you know, instead of automating it.
it was weird. The ad said it was like a bot too. It didn't seem like it was a bot, but like that seems like it's doubly bad. Like we botted
Yeah,
the
bot
Twitch chat.
going through. It's like, do these people have enough streamers to be worth the $5?
Yeah.
Most
Then
of
it was
them
just,
know.
I'm sure it had pre set up like, okay, which menu item are we promoting this time? So
Yeah, what are we promoting today,
but
boys?
while most of the Twitter comments were negative, some of them were like, damn, like 20 nuggets for $2 or whatever the deal was. Like,
Yeah, that's actually kind of sweet.
Frankly, they're ass. It's not sweet.
yeah. Chicken fries are bust. That's all I'll ever
Chicken
eat.
fries and onion rings.
That's what they need the
Some.
deals on, boys. Those are the only things I want from
You
them.
don't need the deals on the good food. You need it on the, like, please buy my nuggets.
Yeah, please
I'm
move these
giving them
nuggets.
away.
They're gonna expire.
We haven't sold a nugget since 2002.
Exactly. No one knows that we have them. That's why they're $2 for 20 of them.
It was 10, but like
Yeah.
still, that's
That's a shit ton of nuggets.
yeah, it's $4 for 20. Jeez. All right. Any final thoughts on Burger King versus Twitchers?
Oh man, they should unite to make a diss track. Honestly, that's it. Just diss
That's
track.
the last thing this needs is Twitch rapping.
No,
for
not
the
rappers.
mix.
Just like a fucking like they gotta pop back somehow.
Who, the streamers or
The
Burger
streamers,
King?
yeah, they gotta do something because like they're not gonna get. It's not like they're gonna get sponsorship deals. So they should just do something cheeky and get themselves some followers out of this.
Yeah.
Everything's an opportunity.
I already gave 2 suggestions, so y'all
Instead
need
of
it.
being mad you didn't get sponsored, turn it into a paid sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought to you by
someone
Fuck
go
Burger
out.
King.
Yeah, someone go out and then just like throw away, like order half the Burger King menu and then just throw it in the garbage on stream.
Yeah, like I will like DM us. I will throw it together as long as I can put my company at the end of it.
Oh man, the self promotion just continues.
Hey man, we're all winning.
We're all profiting off Burger King, just like they did to us.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, that's it for this fast food beef discussion, where the Infamy Fantasy Sports team are hosting fantasy Fortnite tournaments at infamy.gg, so check it out, and we'll see you next time.
Where's the beef?
Where's the